Greetings, seekers after enlightenment. Yes, it is the Irish fellow, and I, I, I'm actually so. Uh there, there is a fella online who goes by the name of hominid hominem. Uh, now, that that this is my day off, and oh yeah, I've been already. That because I can, simple bitches. Fuck you if you don't like me. But now hominid has been hanging around it, kind of in the fringes. So and I got nothing bad to say about this gentleman. He's been just hanging out and listening, and and I have to admit, I'm in shock that he reached out to me and said, I want a one-on-one discussion. And I'm like, what? Wow, really? Now, of course, I I am I'm out there. I'm on the edge, and oh fuck yeah, and I and to admit it, I'm actually in shock that I've recently received a burst of subscribers. I'm now at 703, and uh, you know I I love seeing the number go up, but uh, it it really is not an ego boost. That really now just like I said in the video, who I am. That this journey is for me. Now, if you gain something, and it don't matter what, you 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 get, yeah, you get that one little nugget of enlightenment from what I've said. Well, fuck yeah, my work is done. So, I um okay, now I'm paying attention. Hominid that is in the chat, so I know he's here. So I'm gonna go set up the the StreamYard link so we can have a discussion. And Hominid actually sought me out and said, "Yeah, I want to talk with you." And I gotta admit, it's like, really? But who who am I that you're gonna go to this effort that to seek out? But no, no problem, man. Now, give me a hot minute to get myself a little more focused, and you will be here. I'm pretty inept with put a number on it. My computer skill is pretty much zero or maybe a half. Yeah, but oh geez, that worth getting into right now. Alrighty now. Ah, ah, eh. the fuck? What am I? It would help if I put some glasses and some fucking clothes on. So give me a hot minute. I I I I apologize, hominid. I ah damn son. Ah, yeah. I do it. Hey, yeah. I do. Ow. It's the beast. Wait up, I go on. Get to it here. Get them up. Get. Are they the way? Huh? I don't mind it. Get the way. It's what you know about. For what? I do. Right? Good. Uh, Get. Get the one. Yeah. Get. 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 Do what? I know. I know. Yeah. There you are. Get. Hey. Hey. Uh, oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, what? Okay. 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 I'm back. I'm here. Mm. Fuck. My love is like 0.2. Son of a bitch. I debate. Yeah. All right. Greetings, seekers after enlightenment. So, I managed to get StreamYard working, and I'm going to uh, put this in the YouTube link. All right, now. Oh shit! Damn son, the chat is blowing up, and I gotta admit, usually when I am live streaming using StreamYard, I don't even watch the chat. I actually cancel the YouTube video because if I'm fortunate enough to be on a panel, I don't want to be distracted. Yeah, I want to interact with the people that are there. So hominid, jump in whenever you're ready. And meanwhile, all the other can laugh at the old, weak, slow, tired, drunk, and sick Irish guy. Yeah. Okay. I got. Forgive me, folks. I got to put my glasses on to see what's going on. Uh, and oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Whew. All right, now Eminem called me out, and said, "I want to talk to you," and you know that there's a part of me that that's shocked. Who the fuck am I that you're gonna reach out to me? But maybe it's because I live in the brutal honesty regime, baby. That's right. I, I, yeah, I got I got no reason to lie to you about anything. What the fuck for? That will have an emotional will have action to a a screen name, and they won't even understand where it's coming from. It's just, oh, you hurt my feelings, even though I can go away with that email bullshit. Yeah, and, yes, and well, you know, I don't know making suck that surely with all the resources at your disposal, you can do something better with your time.
Yes, because they can, they intend to.
That's a great phrase. Oh, with your permission, I will definitely hear. So I would appreciate you telling me why you reached out to me, to people watching that are gonna spread the message. Why me?
Well, I will give you a clear answer. Do you know when you say special? Special is subjective. It doesn't matter what is special and what is not special. For the common people, for what the common people thinks. It
Yes.
is a subjective thing. Based on only people's opinions, based.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Right? And then, for the reason, it is part of the reason is it is a nature. It is my nature. It is part of my nature. To spontaneously talk or such people that I feel like I need to talk to. Do you understand that? I understand what you're coming from. It's just like here, Arthur here, Arthur,
Oh yeah,
and way,
and for those of you who do not know, true confessions time. That the last time I had a hardcore conversation with Hominid, that it was not friendly.
Yes.
Yeah,
you
but
remember that, right?
well, I don't remember the details, but that is part of what surprised me so much when you reached out to me.
Yes.
Yeah,
I will, the point of this conversation that we are having right now, is, to.
So how many should I reference our previous discussion or should I not?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Permission.
That is not a term of disrespect. Yeah, I've seen him hanging around on other people's. There's a lot of people that I listen to, and I don't even comment. So I can't pick on him for that. But
there you go.
Yeah, but there was one, and I can't even remember when or where. But Hominid was saying, Wikipedia is saying that you red pill people are nasty, and I tried to tell him, well, Wikipedia is under leftist control. Yeah, you have to be verified. I think Twitter has the blue check mark. Yeah, And that for me, that's just a sign that imprinted, programmed, and released to be an ignorant little bitch in front of everybody. Because you are programmed to parrot.
Conversation in the past, the conversation that we had in the past, right? When you talk about and mention when I am, giving you the definition of the men going on their own way movement in the Wikipedia, right? Back then, I wasn't, it was not my intention to attack you or to insult you or part in the men going on their own way organization, Just as I said to you before, if you remember, actually I planned on being the MG2 movement, of what they're all about in their recent and late, I think, prominent definitions. I never intended to attack you or to insulted you, right? But here's the thing, right? So, I will confess, I will say something to you, right? When I first saw you, right, Elder, I had called you a misogynistic fool, that is my first impression.
Did you really? Wow, I can't even remember that.
Yes, I did, I did, right? I did that, I said that, it's marked. But, right here, right now, we are in the phenomenon right now where we are, I think, clarifying and cleaning becoming clear, clearing our conversations, and this is the time where I think that we need to be honest, right? As always. I never intended to, I was only just clarifying and elaborating, everything,
And I am really glad to see that you are still here on the upper side of the grass.
Yes,
And haters. Now see, I know there's some haters out there. You call me a bitter, vile misogynist. Would I be saying nice things to hominid if I was really twisted off like that? Fuck you in the neck with a crowbar if I'm not being too subtle.
All right. I will explain some more detailed.
Please do, sir. You have the pulpit.
Yes, about everything here, including you, Arthur, right? You are part of a conversation. I think yes, we are on the full circle right now. The three of us. It was supposed to be one-on-one, but Arthur is only fine. You're only fine being here, right? Not anything more than Arthur. Right. In my explanation, Elder, I'll say that your movement, your ideology, your philosophy,
Shit. Exactly, sir. Oh, damn, right. Son. Yeah. Yes. That little snip that needs to be on replay. Yeah. Fuck.
It is based on a many combination of multidimensional factors,
Yeah.
One-dimensional, ignorant, foolish factor, just like the minds of the haters, right? Primal minds, are poisoning them. But, they're unaware of it. They're completely unaware.
Son, see, I'm here and I'm picking my jaw up off the floor. You're preaching straight fire. Yeah, absolutely. But it makes me wonder. That no reason for us to be hostile towards each other at all. It's like,
As I said,
wow,
in the
yeah.
comment section, a civil and educated conversation, right? Now, this is a civil and educated conversation, literally. It's not like the conversation that we had in the past.
Well, the only thing that got me upset was the fact that you were willing to accept Wikipedia as an unbiased source. That's all. And I tried to say, oh no, it's not unbiased. It's just like everything else today. It's got some spin embedded in it, and it takes a a mind willing to either put up with all that propaganda to filter out the truth, or you can do what I did and say uh, oh, there we go, yeah, fuck you to all that Mickey Mouse bullshit.
Yes. That was the first impression.
Yeah, I pretty much don't watch TV at all now. And my roommate, oh my God, he's ever since January 6th. And you know how many, I don't think you've seen what's been going on in America. There's been a lot of protests. And all of a sudden, when the average people and patriots had enough and protested on their own, suddenly the system is turning around and is trying to break it off in their ass. It's only proof that America has fallen. Yeah, just like that. That January 6th. I can see it's the equivalent to the Reichstag fire. Yeah. But for those of you who are paying attention, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. And I don't even need to say no more. God damn. So let us move along, because I'm a little upset. So let us drop that subject and continue to march.
All
right. And before I go, Nancy Pelosi, fuck you, you ignorant bitch. Fuck you. Fuck you, Joe Biden, you dementia-addled pedophile. Fuck you, Kamala Harris. You're a little ignorant bitch who slept your way to the top. Fuck you. Oh. I'm sorry.
All right. Those people that you had mentioned, are nothing more than the corrupted, maniac people, corrupted, poisoned, manipulated people by the
yes.
ruling class, the ruling class.
Oh damn, son. That there you go. You're spitting fire again. Exactly right, sir.
Corrupted. Yes, the American government, are nothing more than, profit-seeking people, they only care about their profit, Mm-hmm. It is the capitalist system, only that.
And
people.
And this. Oh, God. Yeah. Now it's just like, if you're an average person, fuck you. Yeah, but we don't give a shit about you. We're just gonna do our back. If I had the cash and was just a touch more healthy, I would have been right there January 6th. Yeah. But I wouldn't have been a dumbass breaking through doors and shit. But you can bet your ass I would have been yelling. And you know that there were a lot of average people that were there. and now that the geez, I can't even think of the word. Not now that the
Yeah.
no, I now that the enemy is in charge. Anybody, yeah, here I am. I'm going my own way, hardcore, and because I believe in following all of the laws of the country, including the Second Amendment. Oh damn, son! How dare you want to defend yourself from the bureaucracy? Fuck you. Yeah, you want to see me channel my inner Charles Whitman? Huh? Do you really want to see that? Yeah. Try to force me to take an untested vaccine. Try to force me to give up my guns. Try to get me to go into the boxcar to go into the FEMA camp.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you bitches. Fuck you. I'm on borrowed time already. You think I give a fuck? Yeah, I should have been dead 20 years ago. Yeah. Oh damn. I need to mute myself.
I think it is in your nature and your personality. Right? I think And I need to ask you, how is your health, your medical condition?
well,
Yeah.
well, Hominid, I gotta admit, now I do have stage 3 gotten up until now. It keeps giving them the pimp hand. I mean literally that that the surgeon and the
It's your choice,
yeah, and
no
then
one can force you to do that.
exactly. And last Monday, I'm in the office with the surgeon, and I see the shocked Pikachu face. He's like, "Well, damn, son, yeah, that the cancer is not as extensive as we thought it would be." Yeah, see, yeah. So now I gotta admit I missed an appointment with my regular doctor because that hearing this messed me up more than I thought. I've been living with pain for a long time, so that don't bother me. But you know, uh, it really don't matter to me that I'm on bonus time. Yeah, that means every time I wake up, I'm a happy motherfucker. Yeah,
Yeah, completely, because you have forged, the path that you wanted it to be, right? You know. Yeah, to enjoy life. Yeah, enjoy life while you can. Just like the sport. Yes, it's true. It's the fact, right? You can die anytime. Accident doesn't. You don't choose accident, right? Accident choose you.
there you go.
You never know when you will die.
Good one, sir.
The privilege of a lifetime, is becoming who you are into your own principles, your principles, and not being persistent and not letting people persuade you or manipulate.
And damn, son, see that is some serious hardcore red pill knowledge you're dropping on us. Yes, and well, it makes me scratch my head, and it makes me wonder why. Well, this could be subjective, but we were talking about Wikipedia. Yeah, you seem so. Oh hell, I can't think of the right word. It not a troll because you're not a troll because it was like well you were pushing for a certain interpretation of the narrative, and I was saying, oh, that's not necessarily true. That's all. You know
Yes.
that there was no disrespect on you personally because I have seen you before. Yeah, and the few times I heard you speak, I know that that's like you're not parroting a leftist narrative. Yeah, you're what's going on here, and then having you call me out in person, it was like, wow, well, damn, right?
It's like,
Maybe I
a
guess
plot twist, right?
at calling myself worthless, I may be worth a penny or two.
It is a serious appeal, right? Spontaneous, surprising events. A plot twist. Let's say, right? Completely.
Oh,
Uh, yes,
yes, speaking
Right.
of that,
All right. What is it?
That my brain is running real fast, and I'm only picking up pieces. Okay,
no,
so
take your
so
time.
okay, we're good now. You know now, folks, remember that the coronavirus is not anything special. It may
Nope.
be the flu on
Yeah, right.
steroids, but that's it. And at, here I am now. Over a year ago, I got really sick, and I went to the gym, and I hung out in the sauna, and that helped cure my issue, whatever it was. Now, for the longest time, I didn't care if I had corona because fuck it, it's just a flu. And as of last week, that they did a test because yeah, well, I don't need to go into that, but they did a test and I was still negative. Ooh, yeah. If you take your time and do things like eating right and getting out in the sun, yes, that sunlight produced vitamin D is superior to any other form.
No, that's not true at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. Well,
Eh,
and ah, ah, excuse me, natural is superior to anything manufactured. Ooh.
mm, you got a point, because with the vaccine, but also, for another reason is they are selling the vaccine, to make them rich. The companies, right? The Pfizer, I don't care, all that other things that they're doing, it's all about, we are in a world where the ruling class exploits,
Mm-hmm.
the majority,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
People, including the three of us right now talking, are being
Hey.
exploited, because we are buying their stuff, the things that they produce, as consumers. They are in control of the society, the ruling class, let's
Oh,
say, right?
oh yeah, absolutely. And I can give you a perfect example of that. Walmart. Now,
Yeah.
they show up and because they're cheap, that they end up killing mom and pop businesses. But now we see, I go into Wally World every now and then. I I I used to shop there all the time back in top sellers on the shelves. That there was stuff that I used to buy, and I show up and like, well, fuck, what the fuck happened to it? Yeah, and that now Walmart just has the top sellers and the cheapest item, and I mean, it's like a fucking gyroscope in his grave now, seeing what his kids are doing. Yeah, and I just wandered through a day or two ago, and now you you can't buy a gun there. They used to have displays with rifles and shotguns, and nope. And uh, now they supposedly still sell ammunition, but the shelves are bare. You can't even buy a paint bank. Oh, well, if this book violates our standards, we're not gonna sell it. Fuck you. Who made you the arbiter of what is moral or immoral, or what is acceptable? Yeah, yeah. Amazon needs to be given a pimp. Amazon, Facebook, Google, they all need to be given a pimp hand, just like
Exactly.
AT&T did back in the day. And
You know,
AT&T, that they actually didn't deserve the pimp hand. Now I know how many. I don't know how phone service works elsewhere if you're not living in America, but I remember.
let me tell you something.
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Google, Amazon, eBay, and all those multi-billionaire corporations, or billionaires, right, or whatever their suckers, and their businesses, the corporations, are happening globally. They are selling their products globally, right? They're the internet, even the internet, right? When we say globalization, globalization of capitalism, all the countries and the nations in the world are affected by their corruption, Let's put it in a more basic
well, the basic concept of capitalism, I got no problem with, because it is I would consider it a libertarian. Oh, why are you getting an abortion? You shouldn't be doing that. You need to go to jail. Blah 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 ad nauseum. But the that the hardcore conservative in me has been best out by such a strong libertarian streak that it's like, well, yeah, well, sure, I believe the way I do, but why am I gonna abuse you because you're not thinking the same way as me? Yeah, that's the deal that the leftists refuse to accept. That their whole view is.
Let me ask you a quick question there.
Certainly.
All right. When you say leftist, what is exactly your knowledge and understanding about the concept of leftist ideology?
Okay. So,
all right.
Now, a person that way back in the day used to be called a liberal was someone who, excuse me, was not in favor of forced acceptance of an idea, but just a willingness to examine a new idea. Aristotle himself said, what one of the signs of maturity is being able to entertain an idea without accepting it. Now, but and I got no problem with accepting new stuff, but the deal with modern leftists as opposed to liberals is they they hang on a second.
Take your time.
Okay, here is the way things usually go. You have some leftist, we'll just say authority figure, and he's given a speech to the mob. Excuse me, his the other people that believe in his idea, and I don't even need to name names, but because it really doesn't matter. Because what they do is they will throw a speck of truth out there and then follow it with a mass of emotional baggage. Now the here in the U.S. voting is a big deal. So now the leftists stole this last election that by doing things like that.
In the American U.S. presidential elections, it was not the leftists that stole them, but the Democrats.
Oh,
Because
yes. I was about to say something, but you showed that you are paying attention. Please continue, sir.
Neoliberalists, let's say, I am not talking about everyone, like Donald Trump versus Joe Biden, that is very simplistic.
No problem. So you said fascism versus neoliberalism?
Yes.
Okay,
completely.
so please define those two terms for us so I know where you're coming from.
All right, first of all, I will say this, neoliberalism, originally it emerged in 20th century, resurgence that came from 19th century ideas. It is, here's the specification. The economical aspects of privatization, deregulation, globalization, or right now, I mentioned that before, right? Globalization is the dominant economic system of the world. Increase the role of the private sector in the economy and society, right? That is the neoliberalism. So you think, yes, I will say this, actually, Trump, let's say, right, Donald Trump, many people say that he's a problem, right?
Should be the average person's response. But we sure the hell don't see that.
Well, oddly enough, not many people are smart. Many people are smart. That the ruling class uses to create the people's beliefs, thoughts, feelings, and the way they, and everyone to believe the foolish beliefs and opinions, that they create, every day, in every single moment of our lives, which is foolish, the problem is, people are not thinking in the world, right? And here's the thing, I'm not finished. Donald Trump, about Donald Trump, I will say my honest opinion about. I don't like Donald Trump as same as Joe Biden. I think they're just both money and profit seekers. The two of them. I don't like them, but
you can't look at a corrupt person running as a businessman, and Hillary was a corrupt person running as a politician.
Here's the thing, Elder. I am not, as I said, a civil and educated conversation. There will be some disagreements between the two of us, right? Or between the three of us right now. But that is not what we are focusing right now, the place to live, changing the world, not corrupting it, not drowning it into poisons, and to manipulations,